Well, Superman has his fortress of solitude, and Bruce Wayne, he's got the Bat Cave, and me, the Menzoid, I've got the Menzoid Man Cave, a place to sit back, chill out, talk about the issues of the day. And my guest in the Man Cave, once again, is Richard Syrett, host of The Conspiracy Show. Richard, welcome aboard.
Hey, David, good to be here.
Fantastic. And now, Richard, one of the things that's in the news that's coming up in April to early May is the citizen hearing on disclosure. And this is a delightful little topic. It's all about space aliens. I have to say space aliens because if you say aliens in the U.S., sometimes people think I'm talking illegal aliens, Mexicans, but we're talking about the ones from outer space. And there's going to be a big hearing, and among some of the names that are going to be there, well, what do you know? Paul Hellyer, who used to be part of the Trudeau cabinet, the man who was responsible for basically watering down the military during the Trudeau years. He's now a big UFO conspiracy theorist. Richard, what's this hearing all about and what's going to happen?
April 29th to May 3rd, so 4 days in Washington, held in a Senate hearing room before a group of retired congressmen. They're going to hear eyewitness testimony, I believe something on the order of 30 key witnesses, many of them military people. Paul Hellyer, the Honorable Paul Hellyer, as you said, was also Deputy Prime Minister, other government officials, and they're going to provide their testimony before this hearing and talk about what they've seen regarding UFOs. Now, you mentioned space aliens. It's not necessarily about space aliens. It's a quest to find out what's going on. People, there's no denying, David, there is no denying that the UFO phenomena exists. You cannot deny it. Now, what they are is open for debate. We have 150 million people since 1947 that have reported seeing an unidentified flying object. Governments around the world had UFO reporting desks. So governments, the military, are interested. We have thousands of declassified documents demonstrating that the government is also interested in what these things are. So that's open for debate. So the hearing is to pressure the U.S. government in particular to end what is called the truth embargo.
Can I ask what the unspoken strategy would be? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, this is a fact that there are extraterrestrials in unidentified flying objects around the world. What would be the rationale to keep that information from the public? Is it worries of a panic ensuing? What could it be?
Well, that's actually been raised in a number of memos that have been declassified. Is the government is concerned about widespread panic. But again, you said extraterrestrials. We don't know what they are. Now, there are people like the Honorable Paul Hellyer who is convinced that these craft are being piloted by extraterrestrials, and that various civilizations out there somewhere in the galaxy have not only visited this planet but are interacting. And there are some interesting case studies where a number of UFO movies were funded in part by intelligence agencies and were advised by intelligence agencies. So for whatever reason, we are getting these conflicting reports. Perhaps there's this battle going on within the government. Should we disclose? Shouldn't we disclose? Should we disclose in a controlled manner? So let's prepare people by putting these movies out, or do we frighten people into fearing these, so that they fear the ET presence? So they don't want to know anything about it. There's a lot of mixed messages that are coming out of Hollywood right now.
In terms of the citizen hearing on disclosure that's going to kick off in late April, at the end of the day, what's it going to be? Is it just going to be a whole bunch of people, despite their credentials, making noise, demanding, the release of documents that are not going to come? Or do you see some tangible result happening in terms of some flow of information that proves the case of UFOs?
I don't think we'll ever get a president in the Rose Garden, speaking to the press saying, yes, we admit we've been engaged by ET civilizations since 1947, and we are, trading technology with them, and we've given them an okay to abduct humans in exchange for, I don't know, propulsion systems and so forth. That's never going to happen. In fact, since the 1970s, when there was this brief window from 74 to 82, this flood of documents that were being released, that's since been stopped as well. I don't think we need to wait for the government to officially announce that these UFOs are real or that ETs are real. I think disclosure is happening on an individual basis. All you need to do, go online, look at the documentation that is available, spend a couple of hours researching it for yourself, and really there's no other conclusion to be drawn than UFOs, whatever they are real, they're interacting with us, and then the rest is for the individual to decide. Are they little green men? Are they time travelers? Are they incredibly sophisticated, advanced technology made, by Skunk Works or at Los Alamos? Who knows? Area 51.
Well, Richard, you say it's a fait accompli. I say the jury's still out. Hopefully in our lifetime we will get an answer. Listen, always fun tuning into the Conspiracy Show. Very entertaining. And as I said in the 1951 production of The Thing, keep watching the skies. Keep watching the skies. Anyways, folks, keep it tuned to Menzoid Mornings. Lots more to come right after this.